All right.
Okay. All right. I'm too sexy to be. I don't know the words.
Everything after the clap is staying in, just so you know.
I like the voice you're doing.
Check.
Okay. All right.
Check. Oh, that's way better for me.
Check 1, check 2, check 3.
Check.
Oh, I I don't know. Maybe I shut mine off. That's why it sounds great.
I don't know exactly what that board is doing over there, but it looks really cool.
What board?
The thing that you're playing
Oh,
with.
this? Oh, yeah, it's our soundboard.
Yeah, it's so legit.
All these other mics
it helps
be like me.
so much.
It
'Cause
does?
These mics are all cheap.
Yeah.
So these are like
It looks complicated.
So it's not as complicated as it looks. If I can do it, it's not that complicated.
It looks intimidating.
This is a small one too.
Yeah.
All right.
Meow, meow,
Let's
meow, meow,
do
meow, meow,
this.
Yeah.
Cinco, cuatro, tres, dos, and uno. Oh, welcome to the best podcast on the internet. Actually, if you guys aren't sure, if you don't know, now you know. Since Joe Rogan left California, this is now the #1 podcast in California.
Yeah, it's official.
Just so we all know.
That's fair.
Wait, he left actually?
Yeah, he went to Texas.
I just don't keep up
Yeah,
on
like
it.
every other rich person.
Oh.
Yeah.
My dad's not rich.
Not all the rich people. are good.
Moving on. Moving on.
Welcome to some nerd
The
stuff.
Trey Show. Oh.
Nope, wrong one. This is the wrong. You're on the wrong one.
Wrong
This
show.
is
Wait,
some nerd.
so what building is that in?
That's the one. That's the East Building.
Okay.
Freaking
So it was a
how
great
embarrassing.
time,
You can
guys.
stay though for
Oh.
like the podcast.
Oh, you guys want me to stay?
Yeah, you can stay.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
stay.
we'll be down with that. Welcome to, like I said, the greatest podcast in California. It's
Yes.
by a long shot. If you're not sure, go check and subscribe, and then you'll see.
Yeah.
Today, it's me. It's Nate. How you doing? It's nice to see you. And then also, I didn't announce it. I guess it wasn't last week, but today it's definitely Trey Day today.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Meet me
Trey.
in the mall. It's going,
Going
down.
down.
Meet me in the club. It's going down.
Woo. And then we also have a special guest. Did I mute myself?
Don't say that. His,
Special?
his head's going to get bigger than it is.
What? That's
He's
that's
just
rude.
guessed.
That's just rude.
His head don't look big.
It's
just-
medium.
He's just guessed.
He's just
Not special.
Guest dot.
not special.
Not special.
Just guest.
You don't need his head to be
Mediocre
that big.
guest.
We have Active the Kid,
Yeah.
the man, the myth, the legend, the rapper.
Yes.
Some say he's as poetic and as Andre 3000.
Yeah. They call me
Who's that?
the white Andre 3000.
That are you for real? Or are you just
Wait,
messing
is that
with
the
me?
guy from WWE?
Oh my gosh.
Who are you even referring to?
Andre 3000 is one of the best rappers that
Oh, I
don't
know
do it
that.
anymore.
I'm saying him.
Andre 3000?
No, like you said that wrestler. What wrestler?
Triple H?
Triple H? Randy Orton?
Yeah. Is that the same person?
No.
No, sadly.
Imagine.
Oh my god, you're so mistaken.
Like Jake Paul being in WWE. He's a
He
rapper.
is. That he is. He made it to WrestleMania, which
That's
is
what I'm
like
saying.
the
He's a-
big.
He actually did good too.
He's a rapper, isn't he? Well, he did.
he did
he
like
did good in a
songs?
fake scripted performance. I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, didn't they? Weren't they doing like diss songs or something like that?
Yeah. What a
Yeah, I
time.
don't
That
know.
was a good time. I go back to those days sometimes. I'm
I don't.
like,
You just go back on YouTube and just stare at old shit.
Yeah.
yeah, you don't.
No,
I mean, I don't at all.
always
life.
forward.
I don't.
No. Sometimes you got to let the nostalgia go,
Let the discuss.
and you got to listen to a Rice Gum diss track compilation.
Which I've seen him watch. It's true.
Oh,
He gets so
he
into
watches
it.
the weirdest shit.
He gets
to
so
be
weird.
Well,
honest.
it's because it was the era. We're going back to like 14, 15-year-old me. When a new Rice Gum video would come
And
out,
you're like,
he'd,
this shit
diss
is
him.
crazy.
This shit is
Yeah.
real.
And then
Next level.
now it's just like, who's Rice Gum? Oh yeah, he was promoting that NFT scam.
Oh yeah,
That
one a
Rice
mini,
Gum.
one a mini
A
scam.
lot of celebrities are doing that.
Yeah,
Wait.
because they're stupid.
Yeah, because they're not even. It's because they're not either. They're complicit or they're just not paying attention and they're just accepting a bunch of money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
So today we
Like,
got some.
While
opinions.
we're still there, while we're still here.
All right, we're still here.
Like, I think it was. I don't remember which YouTuber it was. I watch a lot of these like exposing NFT ones.
yeah, they're awesome.
And they were. One did one on De'Aaron Fox because he pushed one of those coins, and they didn't really know who he was or anything like that. And then the top comment was like, "Wait until he finds out that De'Aaron Fox makes $12 million a year."
Jeez.
Damn, that's how it is on YouTube. There's so many people I accidentally come across, and it's like, what? Yeah, how many millions of followers? What the hell is going on around here?
Crazy.
Yeah,
We have some news. We have some.
I guess
it's some good news to get into because
that
there's a
brings
lot going on.
another name to the or another meaning to the name Swipe of the Fox.
I don't know. I don't watch them, so I don't know that meme or what you're
What's-
talking
What
about.
about this guy?
That's his nickname.
Oh.
Because he's an NBA player. Swiper.
Oh, yeah.
It's so
Swiper, no swipey.
So
The
hopefully,
swiper did swipe.
he swiped a bunch of money from his fans.
oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was dope.
I can. If you guys want,
Check.
I'll leave now.
No,
Go to the right
we,
stage.
We want you to be here.
No,
Okay.
everybody wants you here.
Yeah. Don't be weird.
Even this guy.
No, yeah.
Him? I don't know.
He's quiet,
Yeah.
as you can see.
Is there a make believe person in between you guys?
No, yeah.
Yeah,
There always
okay.
is.
Okay.
We never sit next to each other. There's always a space between
You
us.
got to leave room for Jesus.
You guys are living like you guys
You are not him.
like you guys are 12 years old in
You are
2000.
not him.
You guys are living your life like 12-year-olds in 2002.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
man, that's
exactly.
gay.
Oh, you can't say that.
Well, I'm not calling you guys gay. I'm saying that's what it was
Get
like.
out.
No, I'm referring.
I'm running the show.
I'm referring.
I'm taking the captain's chair.
I'm the captain now. Okay, we got news.
So sidetracked.
So we're gonna get into Esmeralda Miller because that fool's fucking out there wilding.
Esmeralda?
And then we'll talk about Discovery. The Discovery Channel
Oh,
somehow bought DC for like $48 billion.
Elephants and superheroes.
It's. I just don't understand what's really going on in the world. And then I don't know. I only seen this on. I didn't know about it because I'm not a big TikTok person. But there's this Libs of TikTok thing. We're gonna get into that. I don't know if you. I don't know if you
think
kept up.
I think I might have heard it, but
But we'll get into it. But the first things first. First things first. I'm the realist. Second thing,
I just dabbed.
I'm now a part of the next generation because I've been it was like I was kind of forced into it. It's kind of, because
Golf
and
claps.
So there's
Golf claps.
oh, thank you. But I guess with that, there's
You
two.
have to put in the
There's two sets of
Tiger
it.
Woods fist bump or the fist pump. You know the Tiger Woods. Yeah, you have to put that in.
Tiger Woods.
I guess there's two new. This thing has two parts of it. One, the other part is that Trey has successfully bought every gaming system that has came out in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how he manages it.
The only
And I want you to think
He's
about
rich.
this.
Yeah, he's no.
No, it's not even about that.
He invested in coins.
Yeah, I bought Bitcoin when it was like $2, and now
Oh
I
my
have
God.
30
Tradecoin.
million.
now I have 30 million.
Yeah, but
Oh my
also I
gosh.
don't think you're mentioning how like extremely lucky I am.
Yeah.
Like sneaker drops, no, I don't get those.
Right.
Tech drops, yeah, I get those.
Shit.
Yeah.
Think about it. All right.
I'm thinking hard. I'm
PS5
trying.
day one.
Yeah.
And then what was the next thing I got after that?
I got like
Well, you got
OLED
the
pretty
Switch
close.
before that.
No, that one wasn't like limited.
Oh, you got the Switch
I'm talking about
Lite
stuff that people
Oh,
can't
the-
get their hands on.
or the
that I
OLED
have.
at the time.
No, that's what I'm saying. So I got the PS5 day one though.
Uh-huh.
Day one. And then when I wanted an OLED, I got it like a week later
Yeah.
from when I
It's
wanted.
ridiculous.
And then iPhone 13 Pro Max, I got it 2 days after.
I don't know how you do it. I honestly don't.
Me either. I just work here.
Because like one day you're like, I don't think
I think
I'll
I'm
be able
gonna
to
get
it.
this.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the next day you flip flop.
Yeah,
like,
I got it.
Oh wow.
It's crazy.
It's
the
at your house.
the Xbox Series S, I got them before they were readily available at every Target.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I got mine a year ago, and so I got that one like the third day I wanted it. It was
I
in
think
stock.
that was the
okay.
one time in my life where I was legit jealous of you. Because you remember I stayed up till like 5 a.m. Because there was rumored drops all night on Twitter. Stayed up all night. I was a zombie. And you just sleep in, walk to Target, get your PS5.
Well,
Oh, the PS5 drop.
Yeah.
get ready to be
Oh.
more mad.
Yeah, and then so after that drop, the this bad boy, the S22 Ultra, I got that 3 days later after it dropped, but I ordered it like the same day it came out. People still can't get that. And then the Series X, I wanted it for all of 2 days.
And yesterday
And I
he
caught
walked
a
into a
restock.
GameStop.
Yeah, so okay, I have to tell that story. So I decided I was gonna get one. You know, I was gonna say the government. The government blessed us, not us, me, I guess. And so we had that tax return money, and so I was like, I'm gonna go I'm gonna get this little Xbox.
They didn't bless you. They took money from you all year and
That's
then gave
your
it
money
back
to
to you.
begin with.
You know what? I like getting it in a lump
They
sum.
tricked you.
I'm cool with that.
Oh, yeah.
So-
They did you a little favor.
Yeah, exactly. They just held it.
Helped you save.
They just held it for me. So here we are. So I decided I was gonna go do that, and so Monday, I was like, I'm gonna do it. So I look around. They have it on Target, but they have it through All Access, right? But it says that they're in stock. So I was like, I'm gonna check it out, see if they're actually in stock. Are we having problems, or do I keep going?
No, keep going. You're good.
So I'm gonna see if they actually have them in stock. I call the Visalia Target 3 times and they don't answer. Their electronics,
Always never
the
answer.
electronics department just doesn't answer me. Whatever.
Just said nah, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Just whatever. Hey, that's not my business. Y'all, whatever.
Maybe they get too many calls.
Yeah, maybe that's not my problem. Answer the phone.
Yeah, that's true.
So I call the Tulare Target electronics department. They pick up on the second ring. And they're like, nah, bro, we don't have it. And I was like, okay, cool. At least you told me, and I'm not
At least they
sitting
answer
here.
their phone, yeah.
Yeah, and then, so I call Visalia Target again, and then I give up. And then, with the help of a podcast host that is to my left, I mean right, this direction, he's like, Microsoft probably has them. But the way that the Microsoft thing works is that if you just look up Xbox Series X, it takes you to the website, and then it takes you from that website, like the info site, to the retailers. Like, it doesn't give you like Microsoft as a buying option. So I had to look up Xbox Series X in the search bar, and then go to Xbox Series X bundle as like a separate site, and then I was able to to go on that site, buy it, and so I ordered it.
Yeah, that was that was like Monday night.
That was Monday night.
Wait, so what happened to your S?
We'll get there. And then, so I ordered it, and the next day I get up, I got a gift card to get some Buffalo Wild Wings. So I go over there, and at my local Buffalo Wild Wings, in that same kind of parking lot, is the Target. And so I was like,
Wow, it's like God speaking through wings.
so I have this little Xbox, right?
My son, please get those wings and then go get that Xbox.
Yeah. So I got so I order my wings, and I go to pick them up. And while I'm there, I'm like, I'm gonna get this Xbox. Let me just see like what accessories I could get. You know, not even really planning on spending money, just, you know, kind of seeing what's going on. And so I go over there, I'm looking around. They don't have a whole lot, which I didn't expect it from Target. And the electronics lady was there. She wasn't doing anything. So I was like, I'm just going to ask. Like, there's no worst thing she can tell me is no. So
Yeah.
it's like, whatever. Right. And so I asked her, like, hey, is that accurate? Like, it says it online, this and that. And she's like, oh, yeah, let me check. So I have to read her, like, the IMEI number. And so after I do that, she's like, oh, yeah, it says we have it. Let me go grab that for you. I was like, shit, okay, bet. So while she's going and doing that, I cancel my Microsoft order. I'm about to get one in person. And so I canceled that order. And she's gone for like 10 minutes. And, oh, yeah, the Microsoft order was still pending. So it wasn't even like processed yet, none of that. So I don't even know when I was going to get that. And she comes back, and I can see her. She don't have nothing in her hand. So I'm already like, well, this isn't great. Right. Already, we're off to a bad start. So I'm like, maybe I just have to go over there, and she's going to tell me, like, oh, you have to come over here to do it. Right. Don't know what's going on. But she's like, yeah, you have to buy it online, this and that. And that's when I'm like, okay, thank you. But they have to do it through, like, this whole credit line thing. That's the only way they do it online. So I'm just really not interested.
Wait, so at this point you had your Microsoft order canceled?
Yeah.
You should have waited.
No, I thought it was going to happen. Because I didn't want to, what I didn't want to happen is for them to cancel, for me to cancel it, not get my money back, and then have two of them have to return one and wait for all that. So I was like, I'm going to cancel this while it's still, you know.
Well, if it's in store.
No, but I'm just saying I would have had to return the Microsoft one.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
been a
Oh, you
whole lot.
okay?
And they
I
had
see,
to
I see,
ship
I
it.
see.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, let me just cancel that. So I canceled that. And so that's what I told her. Like, hey, if I do it online, I have to do it through the whole credit thing, their proprietary thing. I'm just really not interested in that. But, like, thank you. So I leave Target, and I'm like, well, damn. I canceled this order. And so now I have nothing. So I might as well, like, at least let me just try. Let me kick some tires, right?
Oh, wait. Before we finish the story, we're going to take one break. We're back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you for back from the break.
Yes.
We're back from our break.
At least we have decks.
Okay, so where we ended your story before our
So
break.
do you want me to retell the whole story? 'Cause
No.
I can do that. I'm talented.
no,
Hash brown.
It doesn't take much
Talented.
talent to
Yes, it
retell a
does.
story.
don't drop your
does.
phone because it's like really close to the edge. So you were at Wing Stop or whatever. You're at a wing chicken place with chicken wings, and then you seen Target. Target was calling you
Yeah.
from the heavens
Through the chicken.
Through the chicken.
Through the chicken.
Oh, and then you go to Target.
Yeah, and then I don't have it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I
now
leave
you
Target.
have nothing.
Yeah.
So I have a brief moment where I have nothing.
It's the same as you did before you.
Yeah.
No, he has less than because he canceled
True.
the other one. So now he's
You're negative.
yeah.
Yeah. So I have nothing in my bank account. Actually, my bank account is the only thing winning at this point. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I might as well kick the tires on some other places. And let's just see, right? I don't expect anything. I expect that I'm just gonna have to go home and reorder it from Microsoft. That's what I'm thinking, because I hope they're still up. And so I call. I'm like, what's around here? I'm like, Walmart. They don't sell them in person. GameStop. Okay, let's try GameStop. So I call GameStop, and literally the first thing that popped up, I was like, okay, let me call this store. I'm like, hey, do you guys have this in stock? Literally not expecting anything. Walking out of Target, and they're like, yes, we do. And literally all I say is, okay, I'll be there in 10 minutes. And I hang up. Like nothing else.
They're probably like, sure, we hear that all there.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll be there in 10 minutes, right? And so I pick up my wings because
Because that's what you
still
were
have
Like,
to do it.
imagine you like rushing and sweating. To
Yeah,
get
I
your
did.
wings.
I had to pick up my wings, and then I go, then I race to Target or to GameStop, and I walk in. I'm like, I just called you about the Xbox. He's like, oh yeah, let me grab that. And then he goes and he grabs the gift card, and he's like, okay, we have to do the bundle, blah blah. I'm like, I'm just gonna swipe my card.
Here's my money. Take the money.
Yeah. That meme where he slaps the credit card. Just swipe, bro. Insert. I'm sorry, I have a chip. Insert the card. And so I do that. Literally, I saved 22 cents because it was 22 cents more from Microsoft.
Sick.
Yeah. So bought it through GameStop. So I still have a $60 GameStop gift card that I need to spend.
You don't. We were talking about this. You don't have to spend it. Just sit on it until there's
That's
a
what I
game
was
you
telling
want.
him.
No, I'm not saying like that I have to spend. Like it's there.
Oh, okay.
No,
yeah.
because today you really wanted to go to GameStop. 'Cause
I wanna
you were-
buy-
You were bored.
Yeah, because I don't want AA batteries. I want a charge kit. That's what I was gonna get. It was like one of those planned.
But you
charge
can get
kits.
them up, but it's cheaper on Amazon. I think
Yeah,
it's like
but the last one I
$20.
bought on Amazon was horrible.
Oh, the one I have for my controllers works really good, with the whole base and everything.
Yeah.
So
mine was
okay,
horrible.
the whole part of the story is that I bought his old Xbox.
Oh, that's where it went.
That's why,
Yes.
and that's why I'm a part of the next generation. Finally, I wasn't gonna buy. I think it would have been years before I bought one. To be honest,
Horrible.
But you know,
PlayStation.
so-
If Sony was smart, they would have made something like that. Instead, they just made the digital, which
yeah,
is the same thing,
which is
and it's-
$50 cheaper. It's
Yeah.
literally the same form factor.
And they just took away the
everything.
disc drive. Like,
But-
literally, that's it.
Yeah,
Are you enjoying it?
I barely.
Yeah,
I
you're
got
the
to
one
play
who has some
some.
conversation.
I got to play Halo, Halo Infinite, and I've gotten to play some Madden, which I was playing Madden on the last gen, and so it's like a whole different feel.
You have to
So I got to
relearn
get
the
used
whole
to it.
game.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Is just I've been just playing exhibition. I don't even want to start a franchise, and I was playing on just pro mode because it was like my first franchise.
Yeah.
So I moved to all pro.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Oh shit! And so that's what I'm doing with that.
If you get good at All Pro, you can play online because All Pro is the
I don't even know if I want to play online.
the base for online.
I hate it online.
I don't even.
I mean, they
you know-
love online.
You know what I think about online play, like in general? I think Madden is another example of this, where it's not as fun because it's like the formula. Everyone's playing the same formula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that. Remember when we played Smash Brothers online? We're like, oh, we'll have fun, and then the people like they were just doing the same. They were spamming moves just to get us to the
Yeah.
edge, and then the other person did another move, and we just died, and the game was over within like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's what it is. There's a meta.
Because like
And,
it's not
it's
like
the same
you're
thing.
really just playing and just trying to do your best. It's like
Yeah.
taking advantage of whatever glitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is.
like-
When you're right,
The most OP everything.
but it's fun when you can not have games like that.
Yeah, like I play Wild.
Like, I have games like that, but you know, I'm retired now for now. But
Until
I
next year.
used to
Yeah.
play. You know, I always shout out my Facebook homies, my online friends. So I would have games like that pretty often. But
Or it's just fun because you played when we. I never thought of this as a bad term, but we have Smash parties. But it's because we're playing Smash Brothers. We're not smashing. No one's smashing.
You know
just
what's
on the
crazy?
game.
I've never played Smash Brothers
That's hella sad. That's one of my favorite games
in my life. I've never played it.
it looks like he needs to smash.
Yeah, you need him to start playing so you have a for sure somebody you're gonna beat.
I don't even think that's a.
Sometimes
guarantee.
he'll play with all my friends. Sometimes he wins.
No,
Yeah.
sometimes I get second.
That's winning. That's winning for me
pretty
too.
good.
Yeah. Shout out to Eric.
I know.
Rest in peace, the dead homie. He's not dead. He just.
I was gonna
he don't
text
work
him.
here
I was
anymore.
gonna text him to see if he's still in the bunker if he wants to come next week.
Hell yeah.
Because I just
Eric.
don't want to. I just don't want to stream all the time.
We miss you.
Miss you.
And the show is not the same without you, buddy.
No.
You could be right here in the token spot.
And not right there because that part of the couch sinks in.
Oh, choose
No,
kind of
right
broken.
here. He could be right here.
No, but it sinks in. You can't
No, but
sit
we
there.
need. No, we can't. No, I'm saying in his spot.
Oh,
He's the token.
are you replacing him?
Token.
Are you in-
Token. Fair-skinned man with glasses.
He's
This is
Mexican.
very specific.
They
token.
both are actually. They're both the same Mexican.
One of them looks way more
white.
One of them
with
looks way more
glasses.
Mexican.
Yeah.
I don't know which one. They both kind of look the same to me.
I feel like with this new haircut, I went up a couple points.
Yeah, you look way more white.
He looks like he just got off a plane in Miami. Hey, my cousin is visiting from Miami.
I look like I sell Coke.
You got some?
Diet.
I know a couple people. Wait, there's Diet Coke?
Yeah, I know. It's healthier.
Isn't that just crack? Pre-smash?
I don't know what's healthier
Oh,
between crack and Coke.
Speaking of crack,
No, there's no good segue here.
there is a good
You
segue.
need to stop.
So there's this podcast. I'm always listening to podcasts because I'm addicted to podcasts.
Yeah,
It's just like
can
the
tell.
form how I get. That's why I have so many. Bailey Sarian has this podcast called Dark History. I'm always shouting it out. She has an episode. It's called Crack versus Cocaine. And and it's all the history about them like
Oh, they go in depth.
yeah, about like how they villainized crack, but like let white kids do cocaine and like give them slaps on the wrist because rich people were getting upset about the laws.
Yeah.
And like just I've never learned so much about Black history from a white lady ever in my
Really?
life. It's for
You
real.
didn't know all
insane.
that?
No, I didn't know it in the detail.
Oh, you don't
the
have
detail.
TikTok. I'm deep on Black Talk.
Oh no, I don't have TikTok.
I'm deep on Black Talk, so yeah.
She's like opened my eyes to a bunch of stuff. I'm like every time I'll watch it. I like watching it and I'm mad at the end. I'm like, God
Yeah,
damn.
you start feeling some
That's
type
how
of
it
way.
is.
But that's crazy. On TikTok, I have nothing political going on at all.
Well, it's not even. It's just like black people sharing
It's just
stuff like that.
truth.
Stuff like that. That's not in the history book, so that they won't tell you.
Yeah.
It's like that's how it really.
Like
was.
literally, there was whole cities just erased because they were like black centric cities and like
Yeah.
Oh, I actually
just,
have heard of that.
just like
Like Black Wall Street.
like a mob went through and just destroyed
Yeah.
the town and it just erased it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's one building maybe left and yeah, like, well, Central Park used to be a black. Is that what you're talking about?
oh, it's
No, I don't
it's like
think so.
the new Candyman movie.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, but actually getting rid of it.
Well, I mean, they were really trying hard.
No, I mean like
Don't they get rid of it?
Like demolishing it, not like
Oh.
it's just empty now.
Oh,
Yeah,
They
like
demolished.
ruin it.
Yeah.
Central Park used to be like another borough almost, but it was all poor people.
Oh,
And it was a lot of black people, and they actually were turning it around and thriving. And then the city said, "We're gonna turn this whole fucking thing into a park." So everybody out, everybody out.
That's how it is.
But that's not what this episode is about. But anyway, shout out Dark History. Just
yeah.
this white lady teaching me about black problems, and I appreciate it. She does it in a good way.
And I can say, on a new topic now, we're going back to the original topic, going from the S to the X.
Oh yeah.
There's these things called graphic settings.
Oh yeah,
And I
yeah.
enjoy having those back.
This is nice playing in 4K for me. I had the
See,
old
it-
DCR
you-
one too.
You have it better than I did because your TV gets 4K, HDR10, stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. My TV only got, I think it was only the 4K one.
Yeah.
Like, you know how they have that checklist? So mine only had the first two, I think. Everything else
okay.
wasn't. Like, I don't have 120 hertz or HDR.
I don't know if it's doing. Maybe I haven't played a game yet where it does the HDR.
You have. Madden does HDR.
Oh, it does. because my TV will switch.
Yeah,
It'll just do it by
does.
itself.
It
I'm not
does
paying
it.
attention.
But I like that. Like Madden has a performance setting where it's the full resolution with 60 frames, and it is great. And same thing with Forza.
Oh yeah, well, that's a good
Going
showcase
from
probably for it.
Because don't get me wrong, on the S, Forza still looks really good. Like it's still like wow the first time I played it, but like going from that same settings to those settings with 60 frames was crazy.
The only thing I don't like about it is the storage size.
Yes, that is very true.
Like I went from a terabyte to half a terabyte.
Yeah.
And the games are big.
And he was just saying you could really feel the difference.
Yeah, I only have like 6 games on it.
Yeah.
And it's at like 70%.
Well, that's how I am on my PS5 right now. I'm kind of
That's
maxed
true.
out. And I have like, out of my 7 games, like 3 of them are like the free downloadable games.
With Madden and 2K, like on my PlayStation, that's 200 gigs.
Like I got Halo and I have I got that Guardians of the Galaxy game and I was able to fit Madden and I got like 2 small indie games.
Yeah.
And that's about it. But I had like 30 games on my old
that's-
Xbox, which I think that's what's gonna happen.
That's
I think
how it is.
all my older stuff I'm gonna probably keep playing on my old system.
Yeah.
And then just keep it for the exclusives.
Yeah.
Have you played Guardians yet?
I played it on my old system.
Yeah.
But it looks real shitty. It looks
Does it?
really shitty.
I haven't played it, so
And then I was like, it's hard for me to sit down and like start something new
yeah,
because I was like, oh, this is boring. It wasn't, but I just wasn't that engaged.
yeah.
So I don't know. That's why I re-download. I'm gonna give it a try with the shinier graphics and see if I'm into
Well,
it.
speaking of starting new things, I started Elden Ring,
What a loser!
and
Yeah,
I don't
no.
think I'm going to enjoy it.
Do you think you are? It's so
No,
weird.
I don't think I am.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's what I said.
because-
I'm like, there's no. I don't understand why you would be in.
I'm-
Like, why you played this game?
Well, because it's trendy right now, and because I could have. I just borrowed it. But I'm having the same problem with it that I had with Zelda.
Oh, you
It's
don't know
like,
what to do.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Maybe you don't like open world games.
No, I don't like open world games where I'm not trying to do something, or there's not like a point where I can go to do this mission.
I was saying like, oh, it doesn't tell you exactly.
I
what
like
to
the
do.
Shadow of Mordor games, the way they do it, where it's like there's missions and there's stuff going on, but everything is labeled, and
Yeah.
you can just walk into things, but you still have your objectives and you know what to do. And even with that, when you start a mission, it's like ongoing, and it's like if you go to this place, it automatically starts a mission where you have
Yeah.
to kill these 3 people, but you know everything that's going on. I just didn't feel like I knew what was going on with Zelda and with this game.
Well, that game for sure, because like from what I understand, there's no linear path. I think the best way actually is to not go where the game wants you to, and then like rank up and then go back.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not gonna play that game. I'm not really. The only game like that I liked was the Star Wars. It's just because I'm a Star Wars
Yeah.
nerd.
Well, even Star Wars, you knew what you were doing.
Yeah, it was pretty.
You had
It was way more
objectives and
linear.
It was on the thing.
Like there was just it was branching path. It was kind of like it was almost like a Metroidvania where like you got a new power and then you went back to areas and it
Yeah.
unlocked other things. So it was
Yeah, I'm
less
definitely
like
a linear game guy.
I'm just
Yeah.
not
I need
like
to know what I'm doing.
I'm just not like that patient where it's like I can't play Elden Ring. I tried for like 20 minutes eearlier. Mm-hmm. I'm just like I can't do this.
I have to be really into what like the aesthetic
Yeah.
or like a mechanic. If there's like a really good
Yeah.
mechanic, if it's like a weird time or like Control's kind of open world ish kind of, but I really liked the powers and stuff. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'll stick with this.
I ended up not liking it, but I like the idea of like a game, I guess like God of War, where it's like I have a shield and I have a sword and like we can fight.
Yeah.
But that
I
game is
didn't
all
like
about
the
rolls,
mechanics,
and I don't
though.
like it. If I have a shield, I want to be able to block, like as my first instinct.
Oh,
is
okay.
to block. But
you
in that
can't
game,
block
no.
on Elden Ring.
No, I mean you can, but
You
it's not. It's
can.
just not the best.
Oh,
You should
Yeah.
be
but
dodging
that,
and
the
rolling.
point of that game is that it's not the best. It's a weird kind of game. It's like
I like everything about it, but the mechanics.
I like the
I
lore of
just
those games. But
Yeah,
I skipped it. I was like, I don't know what they're saying.
it's so like it seems so detailed to the point where I have no idea what they're saying, but like I like it that way because like it seems so crazy.
some Lord of the Rings shit.
Yeah, so out there.
So let's get into our 30 minutes in. Let's get into the first topic, or I guess it's the second topic. I guess
Yeah,
Xboxes
it's
was
like
our first.
second.
So the second topic we got to talk about the Flash and Esmeralda. What? How do you? Whatever.
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
It's y'all's time to shine because I don't know. I know what happened and I know his history, but I don't really have an opinion on it. For me, Ezra Miller is and he makes fun of me for this. He's the guy from Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Oh yeah, you have other things. I don't care about him. I've only known him since he's been the Flash.
Yeah.
And this boy's wilding, and he's fucking up his future because DC's kind of pinning things on him.
I feel like frustrated with not even Ezra Miller, but WB.
Oh wait, we'll get into that. Don't just hold off on that. Keep those feelings. But so the newest thing. So a week ago, he got in trouble in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And then what's today? Today's one. Last night at 1 a.m. He got more charges. He got kicked out of a house. He threw a chair. It hit a girl and gave her a gash on her head.
Not the first time he's hurt a woman.
No. And he got second-degree assault. He's out now. But Jesus Christ, dude. First of all, get out of Hawaii. I don't know what you fucking.
What are you doing?
I don't know what you're doing. You're just freaking. I don't understand. He's in a position. If he played his cards right, he's the new Superman because they're so fucked up over for DC what they're doing, and they're putting I think they need to fire him and just get this movie. Just put that movie out next month. Yeah. Put the Flash out because
they already pushed it back.
He can't do press.
Yeah.
Where are they gonna? He's gonna go on Jimmy Fallon and eat a worm or whatever they do on that show and cry about the politics. Like, what is he gonna do?
Maybe
no one wants to see him. He's not going on Hot Ones. Let me tell you.
I know, right? They should bring Michael Keaton onto.
Yeah, he'll have to do all the press.
I wouldn't mind that. Michael Keaton, the
he doesn't know.
OG Batman, basically.
He's
not the OG, but
he's the first movie
right?
live action Batman because Adam West was the first Batman that was live action. But
yeah,
if it's not Robert Pattinson, don't mention it.
If it didn't happen just right now.
I'm at the point where I don't pick. I just kind of like appreciate.
Yeah, for everybody. There's too many now.
Yeah,
especially with Batman. There's been a new Batman every 2 years.
Pattinson.
Yeah.
I'm just,
I respect that you like him so much.
I think his movie was really great.
Yeah.
It was like the Arkham games.
I've been meaning to watch it again. It's on HBO now. So.
I know. I want to rewatch it, but it's like.
So you're not going to pay for it twice like I did?
Nah.
Not a real fan.
But I'm gonna sit in my game room. I'm gonna put these headphones on because these will connect to my TV, and I'm gonna turn it up fucking loud.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna sit there in the dark and watch it because I'll disturb everybody.
You're not gonna get a full
and the movie's very dark, so
you're not gonna get a full 3 hours to do it.
No, it's gonna be probably broken up in 2 parts.
that movie's hella dark on your TV. So
oh, don't worry, I got settings.
yeah, I was gonna say you need to tweak your settings.
Oh, I got it. We'll get it.
You gotta watch it in pitch darkness.
Well, let's get back to what you were saying. Your frustrations with WB, which I don't know if you guys know, they were bought by the Disney Channel, not the Disney Channel.
Oh, could you imagine?
The Discovery. Like,
does that mean we're gonna get a Superman versus Iron Man movie?
No.
No, but if Disney was on,
if my misspoken news was the real
there
news.
was also like I forget who, but it was somebody actually like up there in like the whole production team that really wants a crossover between Marvel and DC.
It's not happening right now.
It's not happening.
No one's Marvel does not care. There's no reason.
Yeah.
So also DC is looking for Kevin Feige.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
What is that? What's a Kevin?
Kevin Feige is the dude who's basically he's been in superhero movies since like he watched the Spider-Man movies get made, and then he was really influential on the X-Men movies, and most of the bad ones he wasn't in. He wasn't part of.
He's probably the most authentic person for a superhero movie.
Yeah, and he's basically been since Iron Man been kind of weaving the MCU.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now it's basically in his hands.
Yeah.
Besides like the Spider-Man stuff, but
I'll do it.
I think anybody could do it, other than somebody who's
half
actually
the
in Hollywood.
fans have a complete good idea of how to
because
do it.
Were you here when we talked about this last time? Like what they were setting up? Because now
I think so.
Basically everything is scrapped again.
Yeah.
Because
they're using Flash as like a stepping stone to like really branch off into something completely new.
Well, they were until they just got bought, and now
and they want to scrap it again.
Yeah, now Discovery's like, well, we've been doing this horizontal type marketing where we're spreading it. Now we want to do a vertical one. Yeah. And basically, what's the end of the main thing is that they want to bring back Superman.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Where's he at?
Superman is gone. For some reason,
now,
for some reason, I don't understand why they hate Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill. There was nothing wrong with Henry Cavill.
I think what they do is look at what everybody loves and not do it.
yeah.
They just need a black Superman.
No one was bothered.
That was on the paper for a while. It was
need
gonna
it.
be Michael B. Jordan, but that didn't fall through.
Yeah. I don't think it's
Fucking
happening.
Killmonger.
It still might. There still might be a black Superman TV show that
Yeah.
his production house is making, but I don't know if it'll be in it. Your phone is really giving me like anxiety.
It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, Henry Cavill. There's nothing wrong with Henry Cavill
At all.
and
He's white.
the problem was the movies that he was surrounded in, not him
He's a cis white male.
Superman's Superman's
He's a
an
cis white
alien.
male? No.
He's an alien.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
So basically, that was like the big thing is like Discovery wants to bring back Superman when
Well, I'm
they're
glad.
just trying to when DC's trying to bury him. Basically,
I'm glad. Just like, this is very fitting of Superman's comic book arc.
but just
Every
the
time
death
he
of
dies, he just comes back.
Superman. Yeah, he never dies. Like
I'm just saying, it's very fitting.
what they were trying, what the plan was to make it more female centric and
Yeah.
have Batwoman.
But
And
they do know that doesn't it doesn't translate into sales. Like it translates into headlines,
yeah,
but it doesn't translate into sales.
That's the frustrating part. Is they
Like,
won't know
they'll
that.
get all the good press and the good publicity from Emily's on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is great. But those Emily's aren't gonna go then watch the Batman movie.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't. What they need to do, the way that these movies win, is by listening to the people who watch them.
that's what Marvel's doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how they win.
You want
They
three
don't
Spider-Mans,
win-
bitch?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck it.
They don't win by trying to win over the Emily's and stuff on
Literally
on
everyone
Twitter.
at Marvel is
Just
like the cool kid.
And it's not even like you can do that stuff. Like Marvel does the same stuff. They had they made Captain Marvel. They had her own movie.
Yeah.
and it was very Emily like. And they had the scenes in
Oh,
Endgame
That's my
with
least
all the
favorite Marvel
women.
movie, by the way.
Yeah, it's everyone's. But they
Nah,
made it.
Thor: The Dark World.
No,
liked it.
I
But also,
appreciate
like
that
I said,
movie.
they had the scene in Infinity War. I mean, Endgame, where it was all the women of the MCU, and they had that
I
scene.
forgot that team. That's a team
Oh, I don't know.
that actually is in the comics. I forgot what they're
Oh,
called.
what are they
Yeah,
called?
but like I said, they've done that
forget.
stuff. So it's not like they haven't. But DC's trying to build their whole architecture around that, and it's not going to translate into sales.
well,
It's just
they
going to be
just-
nice headlines for a week, and then
What-
they're going to move on.
what they look at is what made them money. So Wonder Woman, the first one made $1 billion. So they're like, well, they like girls.
Yeah, but then they
greenlit the
doubled
second
down
one.
on it, and what happened?
And the second one sucked.
Yeah, they
Exactly.
greenlit the second one. Literally, I want to say I saw shit about it a week after the movie came out.
Yeah.
that they already greenlit the second one.
Yeah.
They found a new director.
Yeah.
which is dumb. Why they get a new director? They just made a
The
$1
Wonder
billion.
Woman 2 is so ridiculous. I don't understand. The biggest thing I walked away was like, why does she have that armor? What was the armor for? I still don't understand.
I think-
she could fly. I don't understand what the armor was for.
In the context of the movie, I have no clue.
Yeah, because
I just know she wore it once in the comics, but I feel like that was to sell merchandise. Or something.
yeah,
I
like
don't
to
know.
sell a toy. Because
Yeah, I
as
don't
soon
know.
as she has it on, she flies to where the cheetah place is or lady is, and it's a big blue beam, and it's real dark, and the cheetah chick rips off the wings like
Yeah.
instantly.
Nice.
It was like in the battle. Like,
Maybe they
instantly.
wanted it like a contrast, like animal versus animal.
And I think the end of that movie was like, hope wins everything.
Yeah.
Was it some bullshit like
I
that?
remember I was legit laughing at the most serious part of the movie towards the third act. She was fighting against wind, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. Like this girl got to be stronger than the wind. I thought it was hilarious.
That movie, yeah. They just,
The villain was the best part of the whole movie.
and then the whole time in that movie, I'm like,
Not the girl,
I'm like,
but-
so when Man of Steel happens,
Yeah.
no one remembers in the 80s where this dude was used a wishing rock or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it was to talk at everybody at the same time.
It's kind of crazy.
That's Marvel is getting to that problem. I always talk about this. Marvel definitely is getting to that problem. Now there's a celestial sticking out of the planet.
Yeah.
And then now they're gonna do so there's Shang-Chi, right? So the whole time everything else is happening, Shang-Chi's dad has the black hand and they're also doing things.
Yeah.
But I mean, Marvel, at least they'll at least
they built
address
to
their
that.
things.
When did they
Right.
address that?
No, built to that.
Oh, yeah,
you know
they
what I'm
built
saying?
to it.
Like we're
What'd
so
you say?
ridiculous.
Like they'll address that kind of stuff. Like it just won't go untouched.
Yeah, they'll
like
make fun of
even
it.
when everyone had the questions like, where were the what are they called?
The Eternals.
Where were the Eternals when Thanos attacked? And they're like, oh yeah, we try to stay out of those type of things. That's an earthly thing, you know. We don't. That's not our problem.
And
right, that's
in
how they
Marvel-
explained it. But at least it was something.
At least they said something.
Yeah, it wasn't just like, oh damn,
You
bro,
ever-
we was out.
You ever hear
We was
the,
drinking.
Did you hear the theory? Not the new theory, but the theory about that Thanos was trying to stop the Celestials
Yeah.
by
It interrupted
destroying
their.
half all life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's right. I think that's a. I saw that theory. I think, yeah.
And then that goes back to the idea of like a lot of people don't know this, but Thanos is like one of the smartest humans.
No,
Or not
he
humans,
is,
but species.
He is a
He's a deviant.
he's a deviant.
Yeah. So he's pretty
didn't
up
know
there
that.
when it comes to brain stuff.
Yeah,
so he's
I
pretty
believe
ahead.
that.
And Henry Styles is his brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Makes sense.
What a man.
It's so funny in the comics, like it's so odd that it looks kind of like tore off the paper in the end of Eternals.
Oh yeah, they just add that in. It was
Yeah.
so weird.
It's so
but the Kevin Feige thing, no one's gonna take that job
Yeah.
because
I
they
will take it
'cause
right now.
A lot of
DC ruins
directors don't want
everything.
to.
Yeah, DC ruins everything. They get their fingers in there.
They even talked to James Gunn, which is insane because
Well, he did Suicide
he did
Squad.
Suicide Squad, which did actually didn't do awesome. But
Well,
I
I
thought
think
it was
that was
awesome.
pandemic problems.
Yeah, it did terrible, but good movie. But he said he doesn't want to do any mainstream stuff. Like,
Well, he's been doing Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
and then he did Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
and he got fired. I don't remember all
yeah,
that. He's probably like, I just want to go do an indie film, bro.
yeah. He says he wants to just continue doing like heroes no one cares about and make them care about 'em.
I mean, yeah, that's what he did. With I remember I
He's
didn't even know who the
amazing.
Guardians of the Galaxy. And I was a pretty big nerd.
Yeah.
I knew a lot of Marvel stuff. I didn't even know who the Guardians of the Galaxy
Yeah.
were. I just knew
Nobody
Iron
did.
Man was in it once.
Nobody did.
Like, did you watch Peacemaker?
Haven't watched it yet.
It is insanely good.
I heard that's
It's
what I
so
heard. I
good.
heard that they talk about a lot of different.
Yeah.
Like they just bring up
It's an
everything.
insane cameo.
I heard that's what I heard.
Yeah.
I read because you just can't help hear some of the spoilers, but no spoilers. I won't spoil it for anybody. But yeah, I heard it's really good. But then they're good, like that might get scrapped
Yeah,
because they might just kill
'Cause of
everything. They might kill
Discovery.
all the TV stuff.
yeah.
So like the Flash stuff that's happening on CW and Legends. I don't watch any of that stuff, but people were
Oh,
really
Legends
into
of Tomorrow is terrible.
it. I don't know.
It's terrible. It's
Of
gone
course
to
it
the
is.
point where
I used to try to watch the crossover events, but
Yeah.
but I just like to watch the clips and see them all interact, and then that's it.
Yeah,
The,
yeah.
like the little 15-second clips on YouTube. That's it. I'm like, oh, that's cool, Superman and the Flash. But
yeah.
see, the Flash is the main part of that world, and the Flash showed up. Both Flashes.
Oh, yeah.
they
That's
were.
They just need to get that Flash from the CW.
That's what
always-
they were saying.
They always, for 15 years, as long as there's been those superhero shows on CW, they always say, "Why don't you just get that guy?" They said
Yeah.
that with the Smallville guy.
And
why
then
not make him
WB's like, I don't know. We have our own plans.
Yeah,
It's like,
we're
oh, we
doing
don't
our
want to
thing.
bother him. He's over there. He's in Studio B. We're over here in Studio D. Okay.
They're playing so much catch up with DC. It sucks. Just as a fan of these, it
But
should be.
they
it
shouldn't
should
even be playing catch up. They should just be focusing
think-
on making one good movie at a
Yeah.
time.
like the Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
What a great
that movie
movie.
felt so
they-
fleshed
yeah,
out.
They just need to make a whole universe in that universe. Like that's what they should do.
That Batman he needs to get better real quick because the Riddler fucking destroyed Gotham
Yeah.
City.
And think about it. Like how I think big picture, small picture now, zooming out, how do you think people were talking about like Marvel when the first Iron Man came out?
Oh, people were in
Like
love
they
with it.
have this moment
Yeah.
where it's like y'all have an option with this great standalone movie to build on it or to have it be in 10 years people looking like, damn, that was a nice Batman trilogy we had in the middle of all this other DC drama.
Yeah.
And so that's what they should do. They should
I-
just build
I
around
think-
that.
I think they're almost having like an identity crisis where they're,
They're
like,
having a midlife crisis.
yeah, they're like, we're not sure what we are
And-
yet.
The Batman was their Corvette.
Yeah.
You know what they should just do? Well, they should just have a crisis event like they do in the
Yeah.
comics.
But that's the thing. That's a great idea, but I don't trust them enough
Yeah,
to
they'll fuck it
handle
up
that.
because they won't bring back Henry Cavill.
They're gonna,
and then like
we're gonna watch it and be like, they literally scrapped every good hero. But
there's just it took 10 years for Marvel to finally get to weird shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like right now, we've been getting like all the Disney Plus shows is weird shit, except for like Falcon and Winter Soldier. It's pretty like normal.
Grounded
Yeah.
and-
But like everything else is weird shit. Loki was weird shit. WandaVision was weird shit.
Yeah.
So we're about Spider-Man was weird shit. Like we're finally there, and DC has so much weird shit we'll never get to. It's like we'll never
It's
get to
almost
Swamp
weirder than
Thing.
Marvel.
Way weirder because they have their magic stuff goes way deeper.
Yeah.
Like we're never gonna get a good Constantine again. Like we're never gonna. There's so many craziness. We're never gonna get to like Teen Titans and Raven and there's just so much.
We might, but not the authentic, fleshed out version of them. I just don't trust them. I don't trust
Teen
them
Titans
to do
cartoon
it.
was pretty good.
It is
Not
really
good.
good.
Yeah, it's
The original.
It's
Yeah,
really,
the original's really good.
Really
It was like that, like like some cartoons just carry a lot of emotional weight, like Avatar: The Last
Yeah.
Airbender. Like it's
Yeah.
like
It just
I
hits you.
get made fun of a lot for it.
Why?
what?
But my little cartoon that I always go to, the Hot Wheels one, Accelerus, is the
Oh
same
yeah,
way.
Well, it's because you're really in your own lane with that one.
Yeah, I am.
what
But
I'm
it's
saying?
the same thing where it's like there's a lot of deep cuts in
No
it.
pun intended.
What? Oh, you're stupid. There's a lot of deep cuts in there. Like there's brothers and one snitched and he got sent to prison.
I watched
yeah.
it for like
And
10
so-
minutes. It's basically Fast and Furious, but a really
yeah,
cheesy.
and
cartoon.
yeah, exactly.
He's so into it.
Yeah, it's
He's the only person.
No,
I feel like you need to
I
start
am.
like a
I feel
club.
so weird about it because
Start a
nobody.
Facebook group.
You're like-
Even, I feel like nobody even knows that it existed, and I'm just like alone in this bubble.
You do need to start. Is there a Reddit? You
I'm gonna
need to
look it
start
up.
Join it.
An
But
accelerator.
I'm just gonna talk about one thing on it.
Okay, go
And
ahead.
it was this one line in the second little movie, and so it was the brothers that one got sent to prison.
Yeah.
and he was basically the older brother was trying to flex on him, and he just said, "Your brother died in prison." Like I'm not
This
your
is
brother
supposed to be a
anymore.
kid's show?
Babe, no, exactly. It's a kid's show.
And the kids are
he told
crying?
him basically, "I'm not your brother anymore. He died in prison. I don't know who you are."
Bro, I thought we were just racing cars out here.
No, like real shit. And then these other two characters, they have beef because this character killed this character's brother in a race.
Oh my God.
And so now this character and this character have beef because he killed his brother. And like they have a beef for the whole series.
Wow.
Yeah, like it goes deep.
That's too much for a kid's show.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, it really is. There's so much stuff that I'm like,
Those
"Damn,
writers
that's
were
crazy."
like really trying to get some shit out.
They're like, let's make these kids appreciate.
And like they made 4-hour-long movies. Like there's 4 hours of content.
I just feel the light from you from this as
Yeah,
being from your
I
childhood.
know, right?
It's
And
so great.
I wish I could connect with you.
There's an
It's
aura
just-
coming off of you right now talking
it's
about this.
lit. Especially because it's not just like a corny kids show. Like
That-
they have the ones that are like, the Hot Wheels stuff on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
And that's like it's pretty
Yeah.
kiddish. But these movies like weren't that.
I understand what you mean because that's how I feel about Avatar.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you're an adult, you need to watch the entirety of the whole show. Don't just watch one episode because some of the episodes are lighter.
Yeah.
And they're just like a little adventure. But when you look at the whole picture and it's just like this 10-year-old, well, he's 110, but he's really 10. And he has to try to save the world. And he doesn't like get any older. It's the whole show is like a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think because at the end of the first season, it's the winter solstice. So that was like 6 months, and then maybe it's another 9 months out. I think it might be 18 months because from then until there's like a comet that comes across the Earth, or I don't know if it's Earth, but across the planet, and then that's the whole time frame of the rest of the series.
Yeah.
So
How many seasons are there?
There's
30.
4.
Only 4?
Yeah, it's like. Oh, did you guys hear that or just me?
I heard it.
Okay. I don't even know what that was.
I don't know either.
That was weird.
Is there a ghost?
Maybe. It's like each not tribe, each nation, it is like each season. So it's like fire, water.
Oh, okay. So they focus on.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then I think there's 3 seasons of the core one, which is it's not as good, but it's all right. She's gay. She's gay, everybody.
Speaking of physical ailments, one of the main characters in the show that I was talking about,
Physical elements. Whoa.
yeah. Anyway,
Stick by what I said.
he obviously he suffers from anxiety and paranoia, and he has multiple psychotic breakdowns during the series. Pretty good stuff.
I feel like
Wow.
maybe what
Was it for
I feel like
teenagers?
It might have been.
I feel like we need to monetize this somehow. I feel like maybe we need to do like commentaries, like
Yeah.
or something.
I'm down.
Like we just record ourselves.
Yeah.
We don't record video. We'll just record our audio, and then they can because there's another podcast I know that does this where they do commentary. So like they'll say we're starting it, and so you can watch it, listen to the audio, and then watch the movie at the same time. And it's like we're talking during the movie.
It's
Oh,
late.
that's actually really slick.
That way, because I feel like I have to just watch it because you're just
Yeah.
And then another character.
and then I can just hate on it if I don't like it.
He almost dies because he has trauma because he watched his dad drown. So now he's afraid of
Oh my
water.
gosh, dude, there's
I don't know why you.
damaged
I don't,
racers.
I don't know why you like this show. It sounds horrible.
No, because it's like it's supposed to be a kid's show, but it has all these like deep
Who got
like,
raped?
emotional.
Who got raped too? What about abortion? Did they ever
thinking
do
about it,
that?
he's like-
No, but there is some obvious real tension between two characters.
Some
that
sexual
used to date.
tension?
Yes,
Dang.
that used to date.
There's so many
got-
subliminal.
The show got everything.
Yeah, it really does.
Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, the last topic. I don't know. This might be a limited topic if you guys don't really know. So, libs of TikTok. I've just found this out, obviously, because I'm not really on TikTok.
Oh,
This is the
Well, it's a
profile
Twitter page.
that it's a Twitter page and it's a TikTok, and they try to call out liberal people whenever something crazy goes on.
I thought you were saying lives.
And I-
Oh, lib,
I
like
think
yeah,
it's-
Yeah,
like
that's why I
liberal.
clicked.
I just think that the whole thing is stupid. First
The
of
whole
all,
thing is stupid.
The
Yeah.
journalist who not whistle blew, but who exposed him did a great job because
Oh,
that
yeah.
is
so that's what
that is
wait,
very
let me
good.
explain. Let me explain what happened real quick. So this TikTok was blowing up, and it turns out it's ran by one person, and it's been blowing up. A lot of like people who are right leaning are like reposting it, which is fine. You could repost whatever you want. I don't care either way. So that was like getting a lot of traction, and it was like as the channel or the YouTube channel, it was getting a lot of traction, like a lot of traction. So people were trying to figure out like who it is, and the person who made it didn't really cover their tracks too well, and like used their real number when they did all that. And everything's on the internet, guys. You can see everything. So when you think you're doing some secret shit, it's all like they can find everything.
Yeah.
These are just like regular, like not regular people, but like they're not like government agencies. They were able to find out who she is, and then they doxed her. Technically, not doxed her. It was like
They
this
just
is
put her
getting too
name out.
big.
Yeah, they just put her name out.
Yeah, they didn't say her address or anything. The girl actually gave her own address out
Yeah.
Why?
because she was getting mad, and she took a picture of the reporter at her door. But it was facing to the street. Like I guess you can see the streets. All you need is a number and the
Yeah,
address
you can
because
put
sometimes, sometimes they're so specific.
Yeah.
That like it's the only place like that in
Sure.
America when you just put it in Google Maps. So, anyways, people on the right are mad. They're saying that they're not detox. They doxed her, and it's dangerous for her and her family. And then the other side is saying like, no, this was like changing social like norms, and it was pushing boundaries, and people had a right to know who was doing this. And the
Yeah,
girl,
legislators have literally quoted that page. So
Huh?
yeah, legislators have quoted that page. It's like, oh, I didn't know this was going on.
oh, and they were
Thank
really
you.
pushing some bullshit. Like, what was that thing? What was this? The litter boxes in schools?
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about that?
Never
No.
had, was
That there was
thing.
like a conspiracy theory that that they were letting kids identify as cats, and so they said that they could bring a litter box and poop in the litter box, and they said it happened in like kindergarten class. It never happened.
Wait, who was saying it happened?
Like
This
it was
page.
just it was literally like one tweet or something like that. And it
Oh,
got
because they were
spread.
trying to bash
Yeah, liberals.
liberals. Okay,
Yeah.
see,
And
see.
like, see, this is an example of extreme liberalism. Look,
Yeah.
they're letting kids shit in class.
I'm just saying, anytime that
who thinks of that? That's crazy.
them, anytime like you can make the same posts
Mm-hmm.
about extreme right wing people. Anytime you look at the extremes, it's gonna
Yeah.
be crazy.
Yeah.
Any extreme is gonna be
Extreme.
But they're
extreme.
they're always
it's in the name.
that's
Yeah.
their job is to find
Yeah.
the extremes.
Like
right?
you go on the right extreme, and it's like QAnon. Donald Trump is coming back, and he's coming back, but he
he's
never
still
left
president,
office.
yeah.
But the military is going to bring him back into the limelight because Joe Biden is a fake president. But also, remember, Donald Trump was never not the president. But also, Joe Biden's fault because of the gas prices. But Donald Trump is still the president. Like any extreme that you go to, it's
Yeah.
gonna be extreme. That's just how it works.
And I live right here in the middle.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like
Yeah.
if there's a spectrum, like here's left, here's right, obviously, like here.
Yeah, I don't want to get too excited. I don't. First of all, everyone sucks.
Yeah.
All politicians suck.
That's exactly how I think.
Like if you think like Biden's lying to you less than Trump did, you're just falling
Yeah.
for it.
Like, do we want to lose or lose badly?
It's just nonsense.
I would rather lose and not be a laughing stock to the rest of the world.
We're still laughing.
I feel like
We're not.
it's
We're
gonna-
less of a laughing stock when we had Trump, and that
Right.
is something that international people have confirmed.
Oh yeah, well yeah, the international community did not like Trump, except for Russia.
Yeah, exactly. Like the discourse, oh, Trump would have done this to Russia. Like, no, Trump would have been telling y'all that this was a great move and that
It's
we
not
should
just
be
the discourse;
like,
it was
here
what he
for
was
it.
saying.
Yeah, like we
I-
should be here for it, and we should have Putin's back in this because world powers should stick together. Because there was already that kind of stuff going on. Like Tucker Carlson's show on Fox News, they were already like celebrating Putin for the invading. Like it happened without Trump being in office.
Is it like a crazy thing to say that I don't think countries should be invading other countries? Is that like?
yeah, I think
is
that's.
that-
It shouldn't
I think you're gonna get canceled for that. That's a pretty hot take.
I don't think it's cool that anybody invades other countries, including ours.
at least like
Yeah.
not that easy. Like that shit is scary. How
Well, obviously it's
they're
not that
like-
easy. They're still fighting.
well, what I mean,
Ukraine's-
easy to start. You know what I'm saying?
Ukraine's pulling a LeBron 3-1 right now.
Like, right? They're really hanging in there.
The best thing that ever happened to Putin is Will Smith slapping Chris Rock because people fucking didn't care about that war after that. You know, it's not that far away. I was talking about this with somebody. It's not that far away. We have a very weird perspective of the earth and how it's like, well, that's way over there. It's not. Like, Russia and Alaska are right next to each other.
Yeah.
Like, the way we look at maps, because that's how they are when we're kids, we see the U.S. on one side and then the rest of the world and then Russia. Hey, that
Yeah.
wraps.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not.
It doesn't look like it's like it looks like we're at the finishing line and they're at the,
Yeah.
the end line or the beginning
but
line.
it's the same line.
Contrary to popular belief, the Earth is not flat.
Yeah.
It doesn't end with Hawaii.
I wish it
start
was
with Hawaii, and then all the way over here, it's Russia.
How awesome would it be if it was flat and we don't have to worry about anything on the east or the
Facts.
west coast?
That's true.
It's just kind of. It's just a wall.
It's
there.
the wall, yeah. It's the ice wall on that end, and then all the bad stuff is on the end, the other end of the
Yeah, no,
planet.
that'd be actually pretty nice.
That'd be fucking awesome. I'm here for that flat Earth, but no, it's not. They're right there.
yeah, that's
Like
true.
like if they wanted to invade that way, like it's Alaska, man.
Yeah, all the boats just
right
gotta
above us.
turn the other way. But you can't invade the USA. You can't. It's impossible.
I mean, it hasn't happened before.
No, it's like geographically impossible.
Why?
Because where do you start?
LA.
New York.
Yeah, and then what do you're gonna go to LA, and then you have the rest of the U.S. here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like geographically, it's impossible. We can have
I mean, we have
stuff like
connecting roads and everything, but it would be really an intense. It would
yeah, you can have stuff like 9/11 where it's like specific 9/11 Pearl Harbor where specific things are taken over, but like a Ukraine situation where it's like a ground war.
Oh, yeah, no.
would never happen.
No, unless Canada was like really pissed.
But even
Yeah.
Canada, it's like y'all gotta go 400, 500, 600 miles just to hit a major city.
Yeah.
Y'all can take.
Canada-
Oh, y'all want North Dakota and Montana? Damn, bro, that's crazy.
First of all,
I hope you
we're
guys
not-
can make through all that land.
Our offense is not even going to be there. Like they think, man, this is so easy when they go through
Facts.
Montana.
Montana,
They're gonna
North
think it's
Dakota.
like that the whole way.
They're gonna think like, damn, they want us.
The U.S. is
There ain't
weak.
nobody out here. They just
I
gonna
guess
let us have
that's
it.
why we're so how do you say it? Susceptible
Susceptible.
to like terrorism attacks because it's only easy to get in, do a small thing.
Yeah, it's like a desperation thing where it's like, this is all we can do. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, and I mean we have our own problems with other people just doing domestic terrorism.
Yeah.
Yes,
like that.
quite often.
What about how is it a black guy did a mass shooting? Whoa,
Right.
whoa! Now
He's
we're
such a disgrace.
now it's all equal.
But it's just so easy with the internet to fall into those.
He
like,
appeared so
traps.
creepy.
I didn't even look at it. I didn't. I
it's
listened
just-
to it, and I never even seen
He
it.
It's so
appears
easy
very-
to fall into those
very,
traps, you know. Like it's just a rabbit hole, and then you get indoctrinated, and you're like, everything is evil. I have to kill everyone.
It's definitely he's definitely like mentally ill.
People want to be indoctrinated into something. That's what because I grew up in religion, so it makes me really uncomfortable when people just start speaking rhetoric that like they're just repeating.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you guys are all just repeating the same shit. Oh, okay. Like Ben Shapiro says it, and then the rest of you guys say it.
That's how it is.
Very true.
Like, I mean, it happens on the other side too.
Yeah.
The news, just like all the big news outlets says something, and then everyone just repeats it, and it's just like, I don't know. It's weird. I just like to watch what happens around where I live, and because that's the only real thing I could see. Like gas prices are going down. You know why? Because I could see it. Because it was at 560, and it's like at 504. Like it's going. Like I can see that's real.
True.
That's a real thing that I can notice.
Great timing.
I know. It was like, whew. I have a little car. It was $60 to fill up.
Yeah. Mine takes like 70.
I was
don't
like,
even
this
fill
ain't
up my
cool.
car anymore. I just put gas, and then when I need gas again, I'll be back.
Were you the one that was it? You or your brother that told me? Oh, you let it click.
Yeah, I'd never done it before.
I
And
was
then
What?
let it click to fill it up.
You like he was
Oh.
with me, and I was filling up a car, and he goes, "Wow, you let it click." And I was like, "Oh goddamn,
Are you impressed?
you're so poor and young."
Well, yeah, because I would say, okay, I'm gonna spend this much, and then once
Yeah.
it got to that much, then
But
Which
we're
is good.
also
He's
we're
budgeting.
also like young.
Yeah.
I just
know what I'm saying?
the other part is that I didn't even know that it did click. Like I didn't know that it was
Really?
like there was like a thing. Yeah, like not that I knew it would stop and be full at some point.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that there was a physical sound that was universal.
Okay, yeah.
That like it did, and I was like, y'all see this?
I love the perspective of the moment too. I was like, well, yeah, because
Yeah.
you put whatever $30 in your tank every time.
Because
and-
to you, it's so
Yeah.
familiar, and he's like, "What?"
Yeah, so when I get my little check, I put whatever I put in every week. It's the same number.
you'll hear mine click next week when we leave.
And then that's the gas I have. So
Well, I drive out of
whatever
town, so
I
it has to
have-
click because I don't want to go to the gas station every 2 days.
whatever I have in my tank, sometimes it's 100 miles and sometimes it's 3.
I have this
I have the same amount in there, and that's just how it is.
I have this weird anxiety, like when I drive with especially a full tank, I pay attention to my tank the whole ride. Like I'll be like, did it go down like a dash already?
Oh man,
Two
it's hard.
dashes?
You know, it's how car manufacturers get you. So it's really hard to pay attention to that because, like, there was like a study done where Americans like to have their car like at half longer.
Yeah.
Like they don't want it to go empty quick. So sometimes they just make it like go to half quick and then they stretch the second half. And it has to do with how like the shape of your gas tank.
Yeah.
Because think about some of them are like really wide and then they go low, like they
That's
dip,
true.
or they do the opposite. So it's like
So you can go through the first half differently than
Yeah.
the second half. That's okay. That makes sense.
But I push mine to the limit. I think I have a secret gallon. Like I think I have a second reservoir.
Oh, really?
That hasn't because there's no way my gas tank's 11 gallons.
Nah, there's no way.
Like that's the way I was like, it has to be 12. Like it can't be 11.
There's no way.
The Japanese were just like, it's 11. it's a prime number.
It's Korean. I think my car's Korean. I have a Hyundai.
It's a prime number.
It's a prime. No, like it's a 11. No, like 12, 15. I've heard of that. But 11, that's a weird ass number.
I think mine is 16.
Mine's 17.
See, yours is weird too.
17 is a weird number.
17.
Maybe I have to just Google it. I could definitively figure it out
17,
if I Google it.
Hey,
Oh, hello. Don't do that.
I hate when people do that.
what?
That was fucked up. You just look out the window like there's somebody there.
Oh, there is. I can see.
Oh, there's people out there.
Yeah, there's a direct line.
But you don't just look,
okay.
I just saw cups.
he doesn't just glance over like normally. He's like,
He just stops and stares.
Yeah, because I just saw someone move, and I'm like, what the hell?
Oh my god.
And it was just cups.
Hopefully the first part of your story is audible. I might be able to tweak it to like push it if not. But
Okay,
we'll get
guys.
figured
Well,
out.
it was a great time.
It was
We
always
had a great time
it was a
with you
great
too,
time.
buddy.
yeah, he was
Good
great.
job. It was your first show,
He was
so
great.
I
Even though they
commend
said
you
you
for
were
that.
you were
He's a little-
replaceable.
Yeah,
What? I wasn't talking about him.
Oh, the secret person.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's shy.
Yeah, it's okay. He'll warm up.
Yeah.
Did I show you what I did?
No.
Did I show you this thing?
No,
What is
So
that?
this is a mic, but
it's a mistake, is what it is.
it was a mistake when I bought it. I spent money on this, and I can't use it how I thought I would. But he got me to watch ABBA and Preach, and I noticed how they film their
Abba
things.
and Preach.
And they have-
Oh, hold on. We have another
Oh, so that-
topic. You notice that Abba and Preach are getting called transphobic now
Oh no, I missed
because
it.
of their views about women's sports.
Oh, I did watch that. I didn't know that they
they're
got
getting called
backlash.
transphobic now, and it's just funny because they're not, and it's just about.
I mean, do they
what
really even
say.
care?
They're not transphobic. They just think that women's sports should be respected.
Yeah, and it should
Yeah.
be women in women's sports, and I don't know. Just a lot of people are just like, well,
God damn it! I knew it. I fucking knew
it
it.
only took the whole episode.
I fucking knew it. My anxiety was true.
And they're just like, oh my gosh, women are women. Like, trans women are women. They should be involved. But I agree with them. It's like there's circumstances are circumstances, and they're circumstantial for a reason.
I think it's
there's-
just
the-
it's clearly fucked up.
yeah, he has a, I'm sorry. I got canceled right now. She, obviously the swimmer, has an advantage. And then people were talking about like, oh, what about that UFC fighter? She lost every fight, after that. Like, no, she's 5-1 and she's had 3 skull fractures. Like, she's caused 3 skull fractures. So no, she has not lost every fight. She has lost 1 fight. Like, she obviously has
Well, okay,
an
but those
advantage.
fights, the UFC ones, weren't they there wasn't the opponent told?
Yeah.
And so the opponent went in the match knowing that.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I guess
But
the
it's still,
swimmers all know,
it's still
but
like a physical unfair advantage.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. Like, women's sports should just be for biological women. That's all it is. And they were being like called lampposted and being called transphobic for that. It's
well,
okay.
it's funny if you stand up for women, you're transphobic.
Yeah.
It's hard to win.
Yeah,
It's really
you
hard
No,
to win.
it's impossible.
Like that's why I don't care. Not that I don't care, but I don't push against the mob, and I'm
I've
never
become a
joining the mob.
listener. I've
Yeah.
listened.
For me, it's just
you
like,
know?
oh, you're trans? Oh, okay, what's up?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Oh,
There was, I think
What's up?
I don't know if I told the story on here, but at our Winco that we go to, there's a trans woman,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
and I remember the
haven't-
first time I
haven't seen-
noticed.
I haven't seen them in a long time.
Last time I went, I saw him.
Really?
The first time I noticed her, like I was like, oh, because I seen her when she just as a dude, and then all of a sudden she's
Yeah.
just like a female, and I was like, oh, okay, well, whatever. But I noticed somebody like people were being weird about it, and I just
Yeah.
said hi to her, and
Yeah, I
then
was just like, oh.
that's it. That was
Yeah,
it.
I was just like, oh,
That was-
thank-
that's the end of that story.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I was just like, thank you. Have a good day. Like,
Yeah,
it's-
just
it's
like
okay.
I would do
it's
a
it's
normal
re-
person,
it's
especially somebody
really
in service.
not hard. It's really not hard.
Yeah, and it's just like, even with people, because I talk to people as part of my job, so I had to even like change how I spoke, because to just like I didn't have to obviously, but just me wanting to be self-conscious about it or wanting to be conscious about it, stop saying stuff like, oh yeah, I can look at those, sir, blah blah blah. Just like, oh yeah, I can look, blah, and use not that kind of stuff.
Just
so
use
that
the
way,
non-gendered
Yeah.
terms or whatever.
yeah, exactly, just stuff like that. To not offend anybody, but yet women's sports, I think women should be in women's sports, and I'm transphobic. When I've made like real adjustments in my
Why
life.
would you limit women like that?
It's about giving women an actual chance.
I know, but I don't think they view it like that deeply.
No, because they put themselves in this position where it's like trans women are women,
Yeah.
right? And no matter what they do, they are women. And like you can agree with that, and you can do that all you want. But when it comes to stuff like sports and competition, there is an advantage there.
I
Like
think
that's just how it is.
this energy.
And so they can be women, but there is an advantage there. There should just be a separate thing.
this energy, this like group energy of like trying to push not the envelope, trying to change societal norms, right? It's been happening like since the 70s, like in the 70s, like gay people had no rights in this country, and that energy was good at that time because it let people see gay people as like real humans and like not like these like
Very positive.
bad things to society. It's just like, oh, they're just gay. Okay. Oh, they just go to work, or they're school teachers and they do whatever, and that's it. Oh, okay, fine. Oh, yeah, let them marry and all that stuff. Like, it ends up not being a big deal. Like, it was good for stuff like
Yeah.
that, but it's like the same energy. So they think they're doing the same good things that they
Yeah.
were
But
doing.
they're
That's the
not.
hard part.
And for me, Abba and Preach, they said it really well. It's like, why are you trying to prove your legitimacy to someone who doesn't see you that way? Like, there was this thing that they did where it was a Texas school, and Texas has some of the most like right leaning laws about
Yeah.
stuff like that in the whole country. and there was a school, and they had a big fight, and they were the kids, these trans students and allies were like spitting on the principal, stuff like that. Right, it was a huge thing. And while they were in this, they were obviously making fun of the kids because obviously they're in the wrong.
Oh no, this was the senator that went to the school.
Oh, the senator, not the principal.
And then the kids were screaming. It wasn't even a conversation. They were just screaming at him and spitting at him.
They were like, "Yeah, why are you trying to legitimize yourself to someone who doesn't think that you?"
Oh yeah, that dude doesn't care about trans rights.
Yeah, and it's like, and Abba or Preach tried to make the point of like, yeah, but that's how you fight for your rights and stuff like that. And Abba said, he was like, yeah, but I'm not going to the KKK to say that I deserve rights as a black person.
Yeah, no.
Like that's the energy. That's what it is. It's like, why am I going to go to a KKK meeting and say, hey, black people aren't that bad? Like they hate me. And that's how it is. Like I don't need to fight to someone who I know hates me.
Yeah.
About me not being that bad.
Yeah.
Because then it's just situations like that. Because you're not going to change their mind.
Yeah, they're on the
It's like talking
offense.
to a wall sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just on the offense so harshly. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it sucks in high school or in middle school if you feel all weird about yourself and you don't. Because everybody feels weird.
Yeah, everybody does. It's just like
Everybody's already feeling weird.
yeah.
But the thing is, will they actually figure this out? You know what I'm saying?
No, what happens is like time will just keep moving and humans will just keep evolving and the tone will just change.
Yeah. Like, will it ease up, or like, will there be a
Will they ease
defining?
up?
No, it'll
Society will
just
ease
be
up.
a new thing.
Yeah, they'll just be crazy. But society will just society catches up eventually. Everything it's finally what happens is people just talk to people. They just meet somebody who is something new, and then it's like, oh, they're just normal. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Have you seen that statistic that it's like the generation previous, it was like 65% were all for like LGBTQ, all the rights and stuff, and that percentage has actually gone down since like in this new generation, just because it's just, and it's not, you can disagree or agree, but it's not even like, oh, they don't deserve rights, but just socially how they view it. Because when something swings here, it's gonna swing back to this.
Yeah,
way. That's
the
just how
pendulum
it
goes
works.
back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's what kind of they're seeing right now. And
And that kind of goes with the whole idea of like extremes on both
yeah, the
sides.
spaces of Twitter and TikTok and social media are really just gonna push that. And just
this
people are
is
just sick
for
of it.
sure pushed a big uptick in a lot of like right-leaning thinking teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because teenagers naturally buck against whatever the system is. Like that's just that's what I think that's a thing that's like it's annoying, but it's a good part of society that the younger people come and question everything.
Yeah.
Because it's annoying because you're like, because that's how we do it, and they're like, well, well, maybe it's not right, and sometimes maybe it's not.
Yeah, sometimes it can be productive.
maybe some slave owner kids were like, hey. This is weird that we own people. Like,
Have you not thought of that?
especially with the slave owner's daughter was like, that's a tasty looking chocolate man out there.
You don't think that's weird?
Why we own him? So what does that mean? What really? But yeah,
Oh no. So I don't know.
just be humans, people.
Yeah,
just
just be who
treat
you
everybody
wanna
like
be.
humans. It's fine.
And
I don't even like these guys. I treat them like humans.
yeah, just don't hate anybody and you won't have these problems.
Yeah.
It's really easy.
Like that's how it
Even
is.
if they're a Trump supporter.
Yeah, a person is a person is a person who's a person at the end of the day. And if we just treat people the way that we want to be treated, everyone will be
Oh
all right.
man, the golden rule. It hasn't changed since I was in kindergarten.
right?
And that's literally just
And that's
how it
crazy
is.
because that would probably solve a lot. But no one follows that at all.
Humans just want to have opposition.
No, I'm over it. There's enough opposition. Just if you when you guys make it to my age, I'm not that old. I'm 32. So you make it to 32, and you have your family, and you have your job, and you have your home, and then you have like extended family, and just those things is enough
Yeah.
to take all your time.
Your world shrinks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have time to be like going to Trump rallies.
Yeah.
You want to go do something a little bit funner.
True. True.
All right. Well, have a good one, guys.
Oh yeah, we went for like an hour, way over an hour plus. Thank you for watching some nerd stuff. Like, subscribe, share to your friends. We're nice to your friends.
Yeah.
He's not. I'm nice to your friends. You can catch us You can catch, I guess both of us now. You can catch us on the Trey Show. I could say that now. I help out on the Trey Show now.
Dang, he air quoted you.
I know. I'm not on camera, but I help. And then young after the kid, you know, he's always around. He be popping in and out. He's always just showing up when I get here. All right, we'll see you guys later. Adios.
All right.
Bye.
Ooh, we're definitely getting canceled.
That did go on for a while. Huh?
This podcast, if we go viral one day,